Okay, Ma, how are you today? It's middle of the week for me. It's like a Wednesday. And hope everything's going good with you. Everything's going good with me. I'm uploading videos to the YouTube thingy. And I have something new for you. You've had the iPad for a while. At this point in time, you should realize that every night about 11 o'clock your time, the screen looks funny or dim. Well, normally, wrong hand. Normally, your screen looks like this, but for some reason at 11 o'clock, it changes to something that looks more like that right there. Basically, what's happening is I preset something into your device so that you will have a visual reminder to go to bed. Apple refers to it as the night shift. And with the night shift, basically what it does is it changes the temperature of the screen to just visually make it slightly uneasy or just give you a visual reference of it's that time to go to bed or it's that time to start thinking about going to bed or whatever. It's called a night shift and it doesn't stop you from doing anything that you're already doing. All it does is just give you that one visual reminder. And I don't get that much sleep, not as much as I should. I know you don't get as much sleep because for the 26 years that I lived in Alabama, you didn't really sleep that much, and neither did I. We're night creatures, That's what we do. I'm looking down at my notes right now. I already told you that this will not stop you from doing anything. At 10:59, it's going to look like this. At 11 p.m., it's going to look like this. So that's all I got to say about the night shift. That's all I got to say about that. But wait a minute. I did talk about virtual space. There's multiple versions of virtual space on the iPad. The first one, I can illustrate this one very easily, and this is going to be holding it here and just moving it to the side. Whoops. Moving it to the side. So you can see these are the applications that I'm using. I don't have a lot of these virtual spaces here, but these are the virtual spaces that your son uses. The one all the way over here, which I've gotten to, is basically like a summary. Lets you know how much power your device has. Yours is actually set to what the weather is. By the way, this is the only weather-like app on your device, and there is no calculator on the device. It's an Apple thing. I don't get it. But this is how you can get to other applications if you don't see them readily available right there. The other virtual space is, basically you're going to put your finger in the white area because your device is white. Well, at least the face is white. The back is gold. Anyway, put your finger here, scroll up without letting go, and you'll get these virtual spaces. These spaces here, these are the windows that I'm currently working on. As you can see, I've got one window where I'm actually doing video editing. I got a YouTube thing over there. I've got, I don't know what that is there. I've got photos over here. And in this little corner, and I'm going to put a better picture right here. This little corner is where you see the command center is what Apple calls it. If you hold down the one that looks like a little sun, it'll open up and you'll be able to see this. This is where it changes the color for the night shift and not night shift. I've got an extra button. I'm not going to talk about that one. That's about True Color. If you've got one of the newer iPads, it actually goes into much more detail. But that's the first look at virtual spaces. I just threw it in there because, you know what, I've got enough time on this one here. I haven't even gone 6 minutes yet, so we're good. Trying to make shorter, more informative videos for you. So that is the end of this one here. In review, at 11 o'clock, your device will go into night shift. The screen is going to get a little bit on the dim side, and once it does get dim, it's like a visual reminder to actually go to bed. You can turn it off by going into the virtual space, hitting that orange button, and turning it off. How do you do that again? You simply hold your finger on the white area here, and lift straight up. That's pretty much it, and it's going to be right there. that's the end of that video there.